Everybody, we are here tonight for another round of Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past randomizer. This is what we do on Mondays, Thursdays, and apparently lately it's been mostly Saturdays as well. Just doing what we do best. Tonight we have another Triforce Seed to play. This one was generated this afternoon in preparation for this evening. So we are going to get up on the system here. Hopefully everybody's doing well this evening. I don't know why my frame rate is still being shown, but we'll take care of that real quick. Like usual, we will be the eggplant. Every stream we do the eggplant. Let's see here what we can do with input, detect. Let's see, why is this not wanting to behave? Input configuration looks good. There we go. We're in business tonight. Typical setup, RET. We are the eggplant. It will be sword assured like usual. So we will start with our sword. We will start with everything that we're supposed to have as regular. We will hopefully get the same things that I asked for every seed. A lamp would be number one, flippers, typical Dark World access, Moon Pearl, mirror, hammer, and glove. Those are usually what I look for early on and hoping to get early on. So tonight, our theme is that we're going on a Hyrulian adventure. Come in, sit down, grab something to drink, grab a snack, and go on a quest. So we're going to kick this off. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And like always, we'll start our house and see what we get early on. $50, I'll take that. Our best PB of all time is an hour 23. Last seed we finished around an hour 39, I believe it was. So we are consistently sub 2 hours. Hopefully I don't get trolled too badly this evening. That's usually what keeps me from keeping the 2 hour sub total. So we're going to be heavy on the arrows this evening. Extra hot. I'll take that early on. So let's see what Pops has for us. Magic mirror. We will take that. Magic mirror should help us out. It's step one towards our ask of okay, off we go. Down to the dungeon and see what we get. We should get at least one item out of this whole charade. Good setup there of the guards. I will take that any day of the week. And some of the things also I'm hoping to find early on is some bombs. All I need is one. One bomb will get me what I need. $300, I'll take that. That gives us enough to deal with the merchant and sets us up for Goodwill. Goodwill, for those who are new to the stream on YouTube, Kick, or Twitch, Goodwill is Zura's vanilla flipper location. I always call it Goodwill because there's usually nothing Usually nothing good that we get out of it, but yet it costs us an arm and a leg. Here we go, we got more arrows. So spending 500 rupees to get almost nothing at worth. Questionable worth at best. Is, yeah, not usually my first choice of places to go check. It's usually towards the back end of it. Hopefully we'll find the magic mushroom along the way. Ooh, a 10 spot of arrows, we'll grab that. Eggplant is having spectacular aim this evening with the pots. And we're up to the Master Sword already, so we are on our way someplace. Okay, we don't have a lamp, so back of escape is out of the question for me right now. So we will just head to Sanctuary, see what we have there. We do have a couple of checks we can do from this location. Remember the heart. Not bad, not bad. We have Master Sword, we have Mirror. We'll check what's on Lumberjack. We will see what we can come across at the vanilla mushroom location. And then we will go into the village and see what we have on offer there. Still looking for bombs though. 5 rupees, I'll take that. Not gonna worry about the single rupee. And let's see what our little buddy here. We didn't run into the crab this time, but the crab always gives out something, either rupees or it gives out bombs, magics, usually on the offer. Hey, there's my bombs. We're not gonna get that anytime soon, I suspect. So the only troll of this game level will be bombs. We'll take the 5 rupees right now and see what we get. We do have mushroom location. We will have that. And then we could drop down to the thieves and see what we have in that location. There's the bombs. Okay, we are in business. I can farm more bombs if we need them. That puts us in business. And down here we will get a Dorito slice. Nice. So we got 1 slice. Head over to Karika Village. And we'll just take it from there, I guess. Welcome in, everybody. This is what I do Mondays, Thursdays, and some Saturdays. Legend of Zelda randomizer, usually a Triforce hunt. Usually I have about a 3-hour block of time I can put towards this, so doing an open world seed is not something at the moment I'm able to afford time-wise. I do plan on taking time to learn it when I do have the opportunity. But in the meantime, we're just going to knock out what we can here. There's our first heart segment. 1 step closer to Dark World access. Another heart segment. You get 1 check at the back. Blue mail. We'll do Wishing Well Cave. And then we'll go check on the merchant. We'll take things nice and slow tonight. I'm in no major hurry here, early on in the seed. We'll just take this nice and easy. Well, this is why we have a 3-pack of bombs and not 1. Another slice. We get a couple more rupees. 10 packs, so we are more than good for now. No, I may not even do the free farm. The 3 pieces already. Off to the merchant to see what he has on offer this evening for us. An extra heart piece. Just for the way I am, we're gonna go check on Pot Chicken. See if Pot Chicken is in, and yes he is. When in doubt, go check on Pot Chicken. We'll do this, see what we come up with. Oh, we almost bombed the chicken through the wall. Okay, we're going to be heavy on the Dorito slices this afternoon, or this evening. I am more than okay with that. Which means later on, it's going to get a little hairy for us to figure out where we're going to get slices. I don't think this is going to be a God seed. Let's see what's going to end up trolling us this evening. Okay. We can't do Sick Boy until we get ourselves a bottle. Let's do library, see what we have up there. Is it worth coming back for? Dorito slice, yes it will be. Let's see what type of trash they have for us this evening in the maze game. It's been a little too good for a little too long. So we will see if it's going to hold up one more seed. I think the last time it was Dorito Slice, or it was Master Sword last time. For those who watched. Green bottle that opens up Sick Boy. So we will head back up to the village since we do have that opportunity. Go see Sick Kid, and then we will head down to the grasslands like usual. The beginning of the seed usually starts about the same unless I get something unusual. Another thing that's opened up to us at the moment is Back of Escape. So we do have that option to do that after we get through the grasslands. And he will give us $300. So that will open up Goodwill for us. Like I said, I am not in a hurry to get to Goodwill. But knowing that we can do that, all the same. I'm just happy to have the Master Sword early on. It makes these fights early on nice and easy for us. We can fight from a distance. Take that. Head down this way. Okay, the crab is giving out hearts this evening. So. I will be the jerk this evening. First things first. Another heart. And we can pull the lever and see what's being drained out of the swamp this evening. Another thing I like to do is pick up the fish on the way out, bring them back, put them back in the water again, and get a little something out of it, but I also feel good for taking our time to do this. Let's go grab our fish, put him back where he belongs. Looking to if I try not to be a jerk all the time. And he'll give me 5 arrows for my troubles. I am cool with that. So we will head now. Mini Moldorf and Fake Ice Arcade is where I think we'll go next. See what we have here. We'll take our first fairy of the night. go. 5 checks over here. Heart piece. Another heart piece. A 3rd heart piece. We got some bows, so Eastern Palace will be easier for us this evening. And another one of those slices. So, Mini Moldorf Cave did pay off a little bit for us. At least it opened up access to a couple other places that we can take a look at. Another thing we do have access to is Fake Flipper, so Hobo, and there's another Wishing Wells Cave that should open us, what, 2 more checks? If everything goes according to plan. We are loaded up with money this evening, so Goodwill's already in logic. A lot of things will open the doors for us. Drop the bomb. We'll open that up. That's only 20 rupees anyway, so that's nothing that's going to really benefit us. Single check here. There's another Dorito slice. We'll do the fake flipper, get that out of the way. There's 2 fake flippers that we can do. Let's see if these lobsters don't get the best of me. Like I said, a very heavy arrow seed. If everybody likes what they see this evening, feel free to drop a follow, a like, a sub on YouTube. Doesn't cost you anything and helps out the channel. So the first place we're going to go, first thing we're going to do is try not to get hit by anything. There we go. Now we're going to head on up and see what we have in the double chest. If this will work out the way I want it to. I don't think it is right now. Every now and then this does work the way I want it to. Other times it doesn't. If I come out quick enough, I should be able to walk back in. Nope. Nope, it's not going to behave itself. So I'm good with this. We'll head back up to Sanctuary. We'll do Back of Escape. We'll work our way down to Eastern Palace. We do have goodwill and logic. I can backdoor myself up to the mountain, so we can open up. Start opening up mountain. Although I still need the moon pearl. We're gonna see what we get here. 3 checks, keys, hearts, and we're moving right up the ladder the first 20 minutes. We're already up to Tempest Sword. So we're gonna be good there. I think we'll do Hobo real quick, knock that out. That's something we can do. As soon as we get Moon Pearl, everything's going to speed up even faster. Because there's a lot of heavy areas we can still check. Don't be surprised since I'm not going looking for a shield. I usually forget about the shield till very late in the seed if I remember at all, let's be honest. I don't really think about shields all that much. So pick this up. go. Now we'll check 2 spots on the way up. We'll go around this island, and we're going to go see what's on the mystery island. See if it's something I want to come back for. And it's a heart piece, so we are going to be good on that. And we'll just head up to Hobo, see what we can get out of the man who sleeps underneath a bridge. And then we'll head up to Easton. Easton's a quick decision. 10 arrows. Not really what we need. So we'll start from our house, pick up 3 hearts, and then once we get out of the house, we're going to look at the map and see what we're working with this evening. Let's see. Red Pendant Desert, Red Pendant Easton, Blue Pendant on the mountain. So looks like we may have early access to the Big Red Bomb, all depending on. It all depends on how we make out with the Green Book this evening. I think we're pretty much Moon Pearl and Hammer from having full access to Dark World. We'll take that. Normally I pass on those, but we're in a good spot. Not rushing at all. Excuse me, sir, you need to have a hole in your wall, and I am the one to give it to you. There you go, free of charge. 1 heart, 1 slice, 50 bucks. That reminds me, we still have to go up to Goodwill. And the Green Pendant in Dark Palace. Ooh, I don't think I want to go up there. And he'll give me something. My luck, it'll just be a heart. Walk off the bottle that I had from earlier that I forgot to mark. We got everything we need except for a bug net to get the ferry. There we go. Everything's in my way right now. So this is what we're up to this evening. We are ahead of the game on swords. We have arrows. Really not much in weaponry, honestly. Outside of bombs and arrows, we don't have boomerangs, we don't have a hook shot. We have a good sword for the seed, so we do have that much working for us. No boots, but boots have never been anything I really needed on one of these type of seeds. Speaking of the devil, there is my hammer, and outside of a Moon Pearl, there is my Dark World access. So we are way on our way for Dark World access. I still believe think I need to do the right side first. I don't feel confident on the left side. And a very smart move on my part to do that. There was no way I was going to take the left side this time. I've had too good for too long. So we have the big key. Now we can knock out most of Eastern Palace. Still don't have the lamp. And I am limited on what I can do without the lamp. I can get myself to the mountain. That is about as far as I can get myself safely. And so let's see what we pull out of this. access to the big chest early on. Hey, there's the Moon Pearl. We have Dark World access early on. And I will do this one just in case I get one more good item out of this, which I don't think I will. There we go. Did I not get access to that door? Now we should go right back where we came from, out the door. Okay, so now we'll just cross the bridge. We can do everything except the back of Easton at the moment. I think we pretty much got everything we are going to benefit from right now. I think this is just going to be the compass. So we're as far as we can go on that. We have access to Dark World now. Sanctuary, let's open up Mountain. Let's open up the mountain. I don't have gold gloves, so we aren't going to be limited to what we can do on the mountain. But I would say we have enough power now to take on Tower Hera. We are able to at least see what we have going for us on the mountain. And we will take it. Oh, okay. That doesn't work from that distance. Not a problem. So we'll just do this dark room here. Come on up. How far up do I have to? There we go. Up a little more. Get the old man. How far up do I have to go? Come on. Here we go. Work with me here, people. And then we'll come across here. Up, across. And out the door. And from this magic trick of doing this without any lamps, my magical gift for this is $20. For my next trick, I will jump off this pool diving board into a glass of water. If you know where that's from, you know. If you know, you know. So we have a couple of tricks we can do up here on the mountain, on this side at least. Limited Dark World access. We will take what we can get at the moment. Plenty of Dark World access on the bottom. 300 rupees, not going to worry about that at the moment. Okay, we'll head up this way. We're just going to hit all the rich areas first. Oh, there's a boomerang. We'll grab that. Like I said, we have Tower Hera to deal with. And I'm trying to think. We can do a lot more of the mountain and the light world side of things. I'm feeling pretty good about this at the moment. Although we gotta be slow about this. A lot of money up front, that means the back end I'm hoping it's gonna be better stuff. Let's see what we end up with. Well, we'll take the money. Never hurt anybody to have money. We'll do Tower of Hera first. At least I'm going to take a look at it, see what I'm working with. Master Key, I will take that early on. Let's see if we can end up with the key for the back of tower. If we have access to this, great. If not, not the end of the world. Compass, so no, we will not. Apparently this is just as strong as... Okay, apparently the Tempest Sword is just like a hammer, a one-shot kill. Okay, we'll make our way up. Here's the map. So everything else from here on out is going to be sweet, sweet butter. That means there should be an item on the boss, and there should be an item in the big chest. Let's see what we have on the big chest. Here's the keys. Not what that means. There should be something either in the basement and or something sitting on the boss. So we are going to check this out and see what we're working with. Waldorf is going to be my challenge right now. Got a lot of hearts, 12 hearts already in the first half hour to see. I am not bold to go after him with a hammer. At least I can one-shot what I need to do. Last time I had a magic cape I was just able to abuse. I don't have that ability this time around. Billy. Okay, it's going to be one of them battles. I understand. The only things that I know that will hurt Waldorf is a sword and a hammer. A double bit. He is not playing around today, is he? My Moldov skills are apparently horrible this evening. Plenty of chances though. Three shots with this one at least. I was fearing there was going to be 6. Ooh, hook shot. Okay, that opens up hookshot cave once we get Dark World access on that side of the mountain. That is one happy looking eggplant right there, if I must say so myself. We'll go back inside, we'll hit the basement to see what we have on the basement. Gets to the point where how about we just sit here and just swing the sword at these things and hope for the best? Improper procedure on this one, I promise you. That was horrible. We'll get at least one heart back on that. Do we not have a light source for this? No, we don't. Do we? No, we don't. We'll go out the room, we'll go clear ourselves out. And we will explore otherwise. A three-hearted eggplant. How much damage can I possibly do? Let's just drop down here and see what we got going on. We have a fairy. Then we'll drop down and see what we come out with. I think this just gives us a single chest check, if I remember correctly. I don't think it's anything amazing. Come up here, and then we go to the right. And that should give me my single chest. Nope. No, it doesn't. So I ain't gonna stress it right now. Let's just drop down. I don't think this one has anything for me. This is the bottom. So this is the back end of it. Right side, left side is fairies. This side will have at least something for me. This one should have something for me. How about let's not take the long route on this. We'll get a bunch of checks over here. We got 2 here plus about 5, I want to think. 4 or 5 on the other side of this. And the good thing is we haven't even hit the Dark World yet. So Mini Moldorf here should be 5 checks. There's my boomerang. Perfect. The flute! We got the flute. That opens up something. Something for us. More money. Another slice. Oh, come on. Give me something I can actually use. White eggplant. That was not what I wanted. Oh, heaven help me. This is not going to be what I wanted. We do have hookshot at least. If I ever get access to... You know what? Let's save quick. There wasn't anything else we can do on... Wasn't anything else we could do on the mountain at the moment. So we will now head to the village. Oh, you know what? We haven't looked yet. We We haven't looked at, whatchamacallit, desert. We have 2 checks in desert still due. We have the cave, and we can see what's sitting on the ledge. So, we'll do this first, and then we'll go to desert to see what desert has. Thinking out loud again. We're on a decent pace right now. So the green book would help us, the flippers would help us. We have absolute access to Dark World. So let's do number 6. We'll take a look what's on desert. Desert ledge will have a piece of cheese for us. And going this way will give us 1 dead bird. And let's get the bombs up and going here. Well, the good thing is Hookshot's going to give us a bunch of different things we can go after. These bombs, that's not going to do us any good. We still have to do Goodwill, do the 2 checks on Goodwill. Come out of the desert. What else do we have to do in the light world that we have access to? We have Goodwill. That's 50 rupees. I'm not going to worry about the 50 rupees. Can't do desert. Can't do magic bat. Can do, let's do Goodwill. Let's hit up Goodwill, see what they have. We have 1,400 rupees. I'm sure 500 of them we're not going to miss. Also, I promise you, it probably won't be anything worthwhile anyway, but I need to see what's on the ledge. I need to see what's actually on offer. We still gotta come back in the Dark World and see what Catfish has for us. We have on offer cheese slice, so we are gonna have to come back to Flippers at some point. I'm hoping Flippers are gonna be Flipper assured at some point in the scene. Oh, come on, be something good today. Every time I come here is pure junk. Let's have one good day when there's actually something I can use. And this is why it's called Goodwill. There's absolutely never anything really good that comes out of this. We still have no light source. We could do Agar. We do have access to Agar, but I don't foresee there being a need to do Agar, since we have Hammer at the moment. Thieves is always available to us. Goodwill has a piece of cheese for us. Trying to think what else we have out here that can help us. Also, Desert has a piece of cheese for us. at least on the ledge. So that's 2 pieces that we know of. I don't want to look into Pennant to see what Pennant has for us. I've never needed to go into Pennant, and I don't think I'm going to start today. So we're going to head down into the village. Chess game will give us something. Whether it's good, bad, or indifferent, it's going to be a different story. So a bomb and a heart piece, so that was not worth my time. That's improperly using of 600 rupees, I'll tell you that. So full of arrows. Okay, let's just bomb this out real quick. Oh, the dead chicken was in the way. There's the buck, there's Desert. So we will be coming back for Desert in a little bit. So that opens up one more Triforce piece. We can do the dig game. We have access to the dig game. But to do that, we're going to lose, if we do the dig game right now, we're going to lose access to upper echelon of cemetery. Which I am curious what we'll have there. Which I can hear. That's just a shop I don't need to worry about. I think I can lift these rocks yet. Nope. So Peg Cave is out of the question. We will just head up to upper echelon of cemetery, see what we have access to there, and figure out what we can. Up by Lumberjack, I want to see what's sitting on that ledge, because last seed, that was the miracle move to get a Triforce piece. And I just want to know what we're working with this time around. 50 rupees, no desire to come back that way. And this place has... it's another shop. Okay, cool. I knew there was a reason why I never really went up this way. So the 50 rupees is off my table. I'm not even going to think about worrying about them. Okay. We should have access to almost everything. I just will not have access to the other half of, oh, this is just a long way around to get to where I want to go. I have to go the other way if I want to get to the pyramid and all that. But we should have access to that already. Load it up on. There we go. And we're going to get another slice. So 9, 10, and we know where the 11th one is. So we're loaded up on bombs. I'm just going to finish looking around here in the dark world real quick. Can't do much else at the moment. Boy, he's stubborn. I ain't gonna waste my time on you. How about that? Work our way back to the light world. And we'll work our way down south. We'll work our way right back to the other half of Dark World. And like I said, we're just going to take our time making sure we do this the right way. We're going to head down to the grasslands. Get ourselves back into the Dark World. We'll hit up Shin Cave. See what Shin Cave has for us this evening. Shin Cave usually has something, at least something decent for us. So we'll have that access. This one hot piece, mushroom, cheese, flippers, light. Okay. Hey Shin, if that's not the perfect Shin Cave, I don't know what is. Okay, we have mushroom, we have flippers. I got the lamp. I think that's everything that this glorious cave gave us. And it gives us the ability now to go to Witch's hut and see what she has for us. And at the same time we can deal with we'll see what she has for us this time around, and we can go see Catfish too and see what Catfish may have. But on our way up, I'm going to make a pit stop real quick, since I have the time, and see what's up on Pyramid. Hopefully Pyramid will have something on offer for us this evening. That opens up the rest of Easton. I still think there's going to be something decent in Easton for us. 20 rubies, I'm not going to worry about that. Like I said, we have Catfish, we have Catfish, we have Witch's Hut. Then we can go up to the Goodwill and get a piece of cheese. Easton, I still think we have something in Easton worth my time. I could be wrong, but I still think we have another item sitting in there. So let's see what we come up with. Go back into the light world. We'll see what we receive for our mushroom. Well, I hope the mushroom was worth it. Gold glove. Yes, it was. That was a good chain of events for us. Let's head up a little further. We can do Kermit the Frog. We can do... No. Once we find magic powder, we'll be able to do... once we find magic powder, then we can do... what else can we do? Magic Bat. I'm not even worried what Catfish is really give out because we have a good idea where a couple of good items are. another bottle. We'll hold on to that for later. I think we're just gonna go up to Goodwill now. Well, first I'm gonna check these two I wanted to check earlier. Let's see here. Cheese and bottle. So third bottle, slice of cheese. That's 11. Goodwill's going to give us 12. Desert's going to give us 13. And we still have Hookshot Cave. We have a couple other places to take a look at. So we have plenty of options in the sea. Just bounce ourselves along here, take the long route around. And then we'll just drop down here. Then we'll pick up these piece of cheese. Jesus! There we go. One piece of cheese. Now, let's think about where we want to go. Let's get our food. Because we've done everything we're going to do up here right now. This doesn't work up here. We're in good shape right now, considering. We still have a couple places still to check. A little bloodlust there, taking out the I'm drawing a blank. Where will we go? We're going to the desert? Yeah, let's go to the desert. Let's knock that out real quick. You know, I was just talking to Shin about, I don't know, an hour and a half ago, 2 hours ago. One of the places I never get to check because of the way this game works itself out with everything is checkerboard. Checkerboard never seems to be something that I get access to because everything else is found before we get there. So today, I'm noticing we're going to have access to Checkerboard Cave tonight. And with 14 hearts, I don't have to worry about dying all that much this seed. Unless something goes horribly wrong. I don't put it past it to do something horribly wrong, but okay, let's just come over here to see Checkerboard Caves. The rare opportunity to do so. Checkerboard has Doritos. Bonus slice. You see, you talk about something long enough, it's bound to work itself out. So, we're going to drop down, and we'll work our way over to the desert. Here's my book. And you never know, we may actually get an extra piece of Dorito out of this. We are going to get one more out of it just from the ledge. Shin, how are you doing, sir? Hope all is well with you and your stream this evening. You know how I was talking to you earlier about I don't ever get to go to Checkerboard? Well, today we got to go to Checkerboard and it actually had another Triforce piece. So, for once, it paid off to actually go that way. And there's a bonus piece right there. So I don't have the boots, and the key is going to be sitting probably, if I had to guess. Ooh, master key, okay. That's not going to be good. So, that's off limits to me. So hope all is good. I appreciate the good luck, sir. We are a little bit ahead of schedule on being up to 15 pieces in the level for a game, which I'm happy about. We still have a bunch of checks left to do. So we're just going to come down here, pick up number 15. Let's see here. Where do I want to go this evening? Let's check the back of Desert, see. We're only going to be able to do a partial of this. This one should be right there. Like I said, we are well on our way to where we're trying to get to this evening. We still have Hookshot Cave to do. Yeah, we didn't get that heart. I should have gotten it. Should have done that, but we didn't. It helps when you know where the keys are and what chest you're in. And if, no, wait, I do have a light source this time, so this is not going to be a waste of my time. So this all the way down here. Do this very slowly. So we are opened up for pot. We are opened up for like swamp. Thieves is still in order, but I have yet to do thieves. Don't have the big key. That's probably locked behind boots. Let's think. Let's do mound. There's a couple of checks I can do up there. A couple of checks I can do here without dying. Which is a nice thing to actually come across here. I didn't even look to see what's sitting on floating island. So we're gonna do this and see what we come up with. Let's see here. Fairy cave? Not fairy cave. Okay. This should be 2 checks if I remember this correctly. I probably did this completely backwards. This drops me here. Oh no, we're in business. This puts me in a decent spot. Let's see here. Fire rod. So this is halfway to Trinex if I wanted to venture into that pit. And it takes us to the top level. I could have access to Trinex if I wanted this. I don't. Well, let's do Hookshot Cave and see what we're playing with. We're going to take a death to do this, I'm sure. We'll take a death out of this. Hey, look, a free shield. You never have to do mid checks. I don't know. Mitts seem to be a pretty important endeavor. Although I'm getting two, there's another piece. Let's see, can I backdoor my way out of this? Can I do this without dying? Therein lies the question. Can this be done without... Hey, look. I like that, Shane. I'm doing this without dying. Your cave paid off tonight. It had a whole bunch of things that I needed. It gave me flippers. It gave me a couple of Triforce pieces. It gave me a couple of things. I remember all the things I got out of it. I'm going to make a clip out of it later. Let's see, is that going to benefit me? Bonus! Yeah! And I'm still not going to go into Trinex. I still want no piece of that. Let's just drop down here. Okay, where do we want to go? This way, back to the wet world. Let's get the flute. And where do I want to go? If I have to start tackling some dungeons and seeing what I can do here, I think we can all be in agreement. Thieves is probably going to be the easiest one for me. I think it'll be the easiest one. I've been doing it so much lately that I could probably do most of it in my sleep. Eastern Powers still has something for me. We should have one more item in there, and that may be on the boss. Oh, come on, give me something good. Let's think things ahead just a little bit. Give me something good. Apparently y'all didn't hear the question correctly. My diet. So we'll come across here. We'll come down and around. I look like a giant peach. This little peach here wants something good. And we'll get another piece. We are 2 away from finishing the seed. Way ahead of schedule. You know, whoever came up with this sprite did not think this far ahead with it. Or perhaps they did and just... This is what happened when an eggplant ends up getting red mail. We go from purple to blue and from blue to white. But he's a happy eggplant when he gets what he wants. When he gets a crystal. At least I got him as good as he got me. And we're just going to use the hook shot to come across here because we can. That's one. Oh, we'll get hit by something going up here. I don't even try to avoid it at this point. It happens so frequently. I don't think this is a horrible play right now. Still no boots. What else didn't I get that I wanted? Didn't get my boots yet. I didn't get half magic yet. Take that. I'll take the money. Why not? I'll just take the money and run. Would like the magic cape. That would come in handy for that would be helpful. Chicken Spike Cave if I go that route. Be patient. I will be patient. We still should have one more item to be had. I don't need to go bloodlust on that. Down the stairs we go. I have learned to stay out of a couple of rooms just out of pure insanity. Do I have the big key? Yes, I do. Let's get the hammer. I have a big key, a little key, and I have the hammer. We can check the chest here quickly. That was a waste of my time. I don't think. One was a Triforce piece and one was that little heart. I don't think I'm going to get anything else out of this. I think we get one key left. Okay, I'm good. Houston, let's get me back to yeah, we're good on that. We don't need to fight with that. We'll do Kermit the Frog, see what Kermit the Frog has for me. Come here, Kermit. We're going on a field trip. And this will lead into the chest. I'm hoping we'll go 1 for 2 with this and get the last piece. And that also opens up Hammer Cave, or what I call Hammer Cave. I think a lot of people just call it Peg Cave. So it opens up 3 possible checks, and I'm hoping one of them will give me what I want. Okay, I open mouth and say foot saying I wanted to get that cape, so. We'll just... Now shit, is there a way that I can use when I have the boots to do this a lot faster? I have tried in the past whenever I have boots, which I don't have this seed, so it don't really matter too much. Same frame, boots, and hammer. Okay, yeah, then I just haven't been able to line those 2 up. Yeah, that's what I thought it was called, but I'm like, I have the boots, I have the hammer, why is this not working? So, right now... Oh, I am ahead of schedule by about 10 to 15 minutes. I guess I could do the dig game real quick and waste a couple of minutes. The dig game always solves your problems, right? When in doubt, go dig up some other things. Only something good will come from this, I'm sure of that. Come on. Hot piece, I'll take it. Heaven knows I'm already ahead of this whole mess. What else haven't I checked? We haven't checked Flute Boy yet, so we can go see Flute Boy. I don't have a shovel, so I don't have to worry about that. I'm here, might as well check this while I'm here. We have the opportunity to do this. 50 rupees, not in my interest. Just wasting my time on things that... Did you not see your friend get the dad kicked? I kicked your friend's rear end, that means I'm gonna kick your rear end. I tell you, they don't think beforehand. The map, let's think about where I want to go. I could do the mountain again. I gotta remember where Spike Cave is. Oh, that's in the light world, I believe. That's a lot of work just for one check. We went through most of Desert. I still don't have boots, so I can't get the keys. All the keys to line up. Okay, I know what we'll do. Well, since we have everything lined up perfectly, and by saying perfectly, I'm just going to be sarcastic about it. I can finish up Eastern Palace, and I can go right into Pod, and I'm going to bet money one of those two are going to have what I need. I think that's a fair assessment. We fake flipping everything else at this point. There's not a fake flipper left for me to come back to that I didn't already take care of. I have the money for Kiki, so I don't have to worry about that. Take care of the Kiki stuff now. Let Kiki open this up for us. We'll go back into Eastern, finish up Eastern, and then we'll dive into Pod. We cleared out 90% of this already. We just didn't have the lamp to do the back half of it. Oh, I'm gonna kick myself if I find out there was nothing left on the boss, but I feel like there is something left on the boss to be had. I wouldn't mind seeing Boots right about now. That would open up Bumper Cave and that would be nice. Once again. Got him as good as he got me. Got that heart. I can't remember if there's another chest on the back half of this that I need to worry about. I know the guards are going to give me... The Cyclops is going to give me a key. I know the room to the right is going to be... Oh, there's a key. I was gonna say, did someone forget to give me a key again? I don't think I'm missing anything. Okay, we'll go this way. Okay, let's see here. Will somebody give me something good for this? We're good on hearts. This is good that I've never been good at. Trying to get all these in one shot. Well, today won't be the day that I magically make that all work perfectly. We got heart back. We're good on arrows. Was I right? Yeah. I was right, there was still something else on, there was something left on the boss, but it was not what I wanted. Going back up the mountain. I could go back up the mountain and look for, Spike Cave. Or I could just do this and go inside here and hoping I hit on something. Now, Shin, would this be the play you would make in this situation? Finish out Easton and then dive right into this versus going to another location? Or trying to find another location to check for the last piece? Okay, well that works. I figured this out of convenience, this might be the best place to go looking for this piece. My personal PB is... I figured it was still dense, that's the thing. If I go up to Spike Cave, that's only, I believe, one check anyway. I've made a couple of lucky moves this season, so... It's not like I don't have my arrows and mimic part of this dungeon. Let's see what. Let's grab a couple more, but I'm gonna... There we go. There we go. That was embarrassing. At least it didn't do much damage to me, so... Up the stairs we go. That out, see what we're working with. I don't think I've ever found a Triforce piece of meat in that chest. I don't need to do what I was thinking of doing. Here. Something for me. That works too. Let's just do what I was originally going to do. I was trying to save myself the hassle of something, but nope, I can't think of a way around it. I got 2 checks here. Let's do the 2 checks. See what we get. I have plenty of keys available to me if I need them. PB's all about taking the risk. This is about as good of a play as I'm going to get right now. My question is, if I don't for some reason get what I'm looking for here, what would be my next play? And I know you haven't seen all the stuff I've done this seed already, but unless I start doing dungeons and whatnot, I really don't want to start doing dungeons. I waited too long to do that. That's what I wanted. Because I did that the way I did that. You're not going to be a hassle to me at all anyway. I got 2 checks down here. Just because I can. Ready. Another key. Retro, you have a hammer. Why don't you use it? Okay, magic bat's open. I can magic bat if I need to. I can shovel if I need to. They're just going to open up a whole bunch of different options now. How many different ways do I want to go with this? A couple more checks here. Let's knock them out. Medallion. That's what Bombos, I think. Heart piece. Not gonna be. That is not going well for me right now. Something tells me that's just going to be either a map or a compass at this point. Or am I not surprised? So I had 1 item? Question mark? A heart piece? So I had 1 heart piece. I have a shovel, I have maybe done some location, but I'm not seeing the benefits I'm looking for out of this. Let's get the arrows ready. I think I need them. Yes, I will. Get my hearts real quick. Okay, this is going to be painful to watch. It's an extra. Damage for this. The arrow. So we got magic bat and we have shovel. And we still have. I don't know if tool is a good idea. I didn't lock myself out like that again. I didn't pixel perfect it. Let's go out, reset the room. We take some damage and then a little bloodlust to get back at him. A little bloodlust never hurt nobody. Oh, that's the best I've ever done with that room. I'll take it. Why am I even set to... Why am I set to... Top right? Top right. How about we just barrel through it all? I hope this wasn't a waste of my time. Here, where am I? How about we just do it the old-fashioned way? Move out of the way of my arrows. Okay, that was ugly. But we'll take it. I'm hoping there was one more item on bars. There wasn't. Oh, you know what? While I'm here, just for the hell of it, how about we take the green pendant back to the old man and see what he gives me? Because I'm here right now, I might as well do it. I'm just going to go the easy way around. I'm in a position where I'm strong enough I can see things on one shot. Probably not the way I'm supposed to do this. He said he's going to give me something good. $20. So that was a waste of my time. Where's my fruit? I did get a shield this seed. A couple of shields. So, 4. Let's see what the shovel will get me this time around. I still have magic out to do. Come on, there's my shovel. Okay, that was another waste of my time. We did most of thieves. There's nothing left on thieves for me at this point. We have the book and the Master Sword, so there's 2 tablets I can check. Which I should do. Okay, so I have 2 checks of the tablets. If it's magic bad, I'm gonna feel like I'm done for doing what I did. Okay, bottle number 4. Okay, we magic batted. We did the shovel. The library had nothing for us anyway. She didn't have anything in this house. That was just the picture frame with 4 rupees in it. This gets to the point now is where am I going to find my peace and where do I not want to go? And let me tell you, there's a lot of places I really don't particularly want to go. The woods is one that I don't want to partake in. Where am I going? Where am I going? Made myself a trip. We'll go check out this tablet, then we'll check out the other tablet. And if both tablets fail, I'm going to have to think where do I want to go. I have ice powers I don't really want to do. The only ones that are not opened up to me is Trinex and Swamp, supposedly. According to this seed, it's telling me they're not available to me. Swamp with the eyeball is partly available. Trinex is not because I don't have the ice rod. Doesn't mean I can't full clear 90% of it. Everything else is open except for the desert because I don't have the boots for the keys. Half magic. I don't want that. Well, we're going. Agate's not going to do nothing for me this late in the seed. Tablet can be used by desert. Do that. Oh, I still gotta do the chest, don't I? I still have to do the chest for the old man. Okay, well, that's one check I can still do. We can go back and do that next. If everything else goes to hell in a handbasket. Shield upgrades. Take that. If nothing else, this is going to be the most, mostly protect and well-armed eggplant I've ever seen. It's got the big shield, it's got a tempered sword, and I think it has pretty much an attitude problem, if you ask me. So we're going to go up here, we'll check. We'll check the chest over here, see what that has for us. How did I do peg chest and not think of peg cave and didn't think about the chest? How did I miss that one? Don't answer that. I'm sure there's a perfectly valid bad reason behind it. We'll grab those. I may need them. Something tells me I might need them. Just because I'm in a bad mood, I will kill you just for the fun of it. And we can come back over here. Light world. Bombs. Okay, you're making me go into another dungeon I don't want to go into. I don't want to deal with marker. So we have... We could do swamp. Swamp is right here, so I would not have a problem with that per se. I guess we can come in here, dump the water, and go inside and I guess we can do this. I don't know how dense of a dungeon this is. Anything that keeps me out of the Lost Woods and Ice Powers, I am completely game for. Especially at 19 Triforce pieces. This one always bites me in the rear end for some reason. First chest. That's one item. I hate to think this is not going to have I hate to think this ain't going to have an item for me. So we'll pick up another key down here. I know there's quick ways that you guys get around this. I'm not sure I know those secrets yet. It's amazing how this game, on the limited graphics, they were able to do things like turnstiles like that. But those Nintendo programmers could not come up with next. And it's little things like that that makes me impressed with what they were able to accomplish on the Super Nintendo. So we're going to come down here. I'm not going to do what I was just thinking of doing. I'm not warping myself back to the beginning of this level again. Let's not do that. Let's not and say we didn't. So I have one piece of the dungeon. Let's think. Hook shot across and get the key. Let's do that. Let's go up this side, see if there's anything over here for me. I don't think this has anything for me, but I'll just double check. Okay. The key I can use. This is not the one that pushes. Okay, we will head on up to the other one now. See what we have here. With water. Clean that up. I know I can use bypasses. I have the key to get through there. I just want to get that big chest and see what we have. So we're just going to go right across here. I'll just jump down here and do this We just need one good chest. That's what we need. Can I get a good chest? Can I just get one good chest here? That's the second item. I don't think this is going to pay off for me. Sticking around for the rest of this. We got a bottle, I believe. And compass. We still haven't found it. I don't know where the Dorito slice went to. The chip, the slice of cheese, the slice of pizza. I don't know. All I know is that we found the two items that are going to be in each one of these dungeons has two items, I believe. You get your 3 pieces, some keys, and you should get two items. So I think I'm done in this dungeon. I still think Dej is holding something if I can ever find the boots. Let's see, I had the shovel, I had the mirror, the cape. I'm gonna have a high total this game. I have almost all the items that this game has to offer at this point. I'm gonna back out of this. I'm pretty sure I'm full of let's do my house. I'm gonna check one thing that I forgot what was on it, but I think it was a heart. Heaven help me if it isn't. I'm gonna check that island one more time. I think it was a heart the last time I looked at it. We already took care of... I want to say it was just a waste of my time. It was a waste of my time. Okay, the pyramid was a waste of my time. Okay, here's a check we can do. We can do King's Tomb. See what that has for us. That's a quick 5-minute check. If I had boots, like there's 2 other checks I can do that I can think of. Maybe we go into Ice Palace. I don't like going into Ice Palace, but it might be our best option. Oh yeah, I can't do this yet. I don't like the boots. Shit. Okay. I guess I'll commit myself to Ice Palace. What can possibly go wrong with that? I have the Fire Rod. I have Bomb Burst. And I have half magic, so yeah, this can't possibly end up badly. Only good things can come from this. And just kill just what you need to kill to get through the level. Okay, here, now I gotta remember this maze because it's a maze I don't usually get involved with. Down, come back up. How about we don't even mess with these guys to begin with? Let's make my life easy. I don't have anything to do that with. And we'll just head on up north. How about we do that? Bombs. There we go. See, what we have here is a failure to communicate. You die now. That's the communication. You get to join him. Get some magic. You are the ones who have what I want. And that's the first death, of course. Okay, let's do this again. At least you're open now to fight with this. I don't even know what's in my bottles. Obviously they want a fairy in the bottles. Blue would have came in handy, I'm sure. Blue would have come in handy at some point, I'm sure. So we gotta do all this crap again. So we get Bombos ready. Trying to make the best of a bad situation at this point. I'm at the point I don't have to worry about money no more. I wish that was how it worked in real life. Okay, let's drop down here, do this again. Oh, wait a second. Okay, do this guy. Travel up here to get 1 bomb. Travel down here to get 4 bombs. We have a heart along the way. We have my double magic on the way. Let's try to get me out of this room alive. God, I'm horrible with that room. Now, let's take a moment. Let's take a moment to do something right. Okay. Okay, I can't do that. But we have a hook shot. We can do good things with hook shots. I do declare. Almost. How about we don't even mess with these guys? Do I want to go left or do I want to go right? This is that maze crap again, isn't it? This is not magecraft that gets me into trouble. Yes, it is. This is not magecraft that always gets me into trouble. Especially when it drops you down like that. The good thing is we have a hook shot, so we have a prayer in hell of trying to get out of this thing alive. I was trying to get clever with that. There's my key. Well, back this way. Try not to make the same mistake again. Just be patient, Retro. Just wait it out. How did that not work out for me? How did that not work? There we go. Now, do I have the big key? No, I do not. So, we're going to do this. Yeah, but that's also partly my mistake, too. But I will bomb this out for later, though, because I am going to have to come back for that. Yep, that's right, bombed it out. Okay. Like you said, this is part of that whole maze thing that you told me about earlier. So, we're going to have to come back up this way again. And we're just going to figure out which one of these is going to give me what I want. Give me a heart. Of course, you're going to be the one I want. Okay. I feel like I'm going to be doing this backwards. Oh, hell. This should just reset it then. A waste of 5 rupees. So at this point it puts me right back where I... So what I'm going to do... I'm just going to start this again. It's obvious I missed a couple of things right off the bat that I probably shouldn't have missed. Shouldn't have been able to get that far without having at least one of the dungeon items. I don't think I should have been able to make it that far without it. chest again I haven't been able to get to. Well, we were way ahead of schedule earlier, right until we hit the brick wall. At least not until shit went to hell in a handbasket. Not worry about the bombs at the moment. I gotta do this crap again. How about I don't get it? How about that? Well. This is one step better than me doing, here's my freaking... Can you tell I'm not a big fan of ice powers? Not a big fan of this one. We got plenty of magic, apparently. One. That's probably gonna get the kill. Amazingly, that didn't get me killed. Caught a break on that one. Which one did I want to go in? I think I wanted the north one. Alright, let me think about this. I don't think Ice Powers is going to be my friend tonight. Let's go back to the light world and think about where I need to go. Where should I go? That is going to be the question now. Where do I want to go? Where do I want to go? Something that I haven't done yet. I haven't done... I did Hyrulian Castle. I did the back of Escape. I didn't do anything in between the two. Does that lead to anything? Doing back of Escape, does that open up any extra checks? I don't remember if it does or not. If I just do the 3 chests and ixnay the rest of it. I didn't do any of this. I guess we're going to do this and find out if there's anything here for me. Oh, you son of a gun. Okay. Okay, game. Well played. I see we're going to play me like a fool tonight. That was where I was being trolled. I just want to make sure I'm not missing another one. I don't think there's another chest in here, but on the off chance that there is. Okay, we are good. I don't want to go back to desert. Well, I'll go back to desert. I don't want to go back to ice powers. Ice powers was a mistake. So let's do desert. Let's finish that up before I decide I have to go someplace else I don't want to be. That was not fun when I was dealing with at Ice Palace. I need to get better at Ice Palace. Because the last place I want to go is up into the Misery Woods or whatever they call it, Lost Woods. That's the very last place I want to go in this game. Big key. We still haven't found the little key though. We did not find the little key yet. That was a waste of room. But on the off chance there was something there for me, I might as well have checked. That. This dungeon should have 2 items for me. I pray one of them is going to be what I need. That's the little key to get to the other side. This game is going to troll me, isn't it? You're going to troll me all the way to the very end. All the way to the bloody end, you're going to troll me. Compass. Still haven't found it. Oh, we got hearts. That's a good thing. There's the map. So that means that there's one more item left on the boss. So I guess that's a good thing. That the boss still has something on up his sleeve. I don't think I pulled anything out of desert that I know of. The fairies are up there. I don't need that. I already got the ledge. Please tell me that the boss is going to have something for me. Shin, I hope I don't have to go back to Ice Powers. I hope I don't go back up there again. I decided no just not the idea. Plenty of that. Supposed to be 20. I'm at 19. I'm one away. I've been one away for the last, I don't know, hour. 45 minutes to an hour now. The pool should be 30. So, it's whatever the generic one is, so I think it's 20 with 30. Or I could just be sitting right there in the desert the whole freaking time. Well played, game. Well played. Okay. Let's find the flute. Just me back where I came from. Not my best showing tonight. Definitely held in there much better mentally than I have in the past. And 215.42 I have. So I'm guessing it's going to be close to 212 or 213. I appreciate it, Shin. Your cave did really good tonight for me. It had flippers and pieces of the Triforce, and there was something else that I got in there that was helpful. I am questioning why I end up always turning into a white eggplant. That's a little bit unsettling. I wish I had time for another seed tonight, but I got work in the morning and I'm not looking forward to going. I think I'm going to stick to these for a while, just till like until I get good enough with this that I can start doing the open worlds. My problem is I get 2.5 to 3 hours a night for streaming, and I think my first couple of open worlds is going to take me well into 3, 4, maybe 5 hours. But I appreciate the GGs. I'm trying to think who we're going to raid later tonight. I want to see what the numbers are first. This way I tell you, coming over here to the Goodwill, I have not got anything good in the longest time. I can't remember the last time I got something good. When you fake flipper over to up by the witch's hut and you get that cave, you can go through the waterfall. I guess it's the waterfall cave. Do you have issues trying to go from fake flipper out and back in to be on land? Because it seems like even though I generate these seeds all the same, some of them I can go out the cave and come back in and it resets to being on land. And then other ones, I don't know. It just will not go reset itself back. But this seed I couldn't get it to reset. And I think we got one, if not two, Triforce pieces out of those two checks. The only thing we didn't get in the seed was, I'll put the boots up there just for posterity reasons. The only things we didn't get out of the seed was the bug net and the two staffs. So I'm sure this is going to be a high count. Let's speed this up a little bit just so we can get to... I just want to get to where we get to the numbers for tonight. What is we were so far ahead of schedule for the longest time. And all I had to do was go back into all the way back into the castle to go get the boots, and that opened up everything else I needed. Crazy how that works. The path of least resistance. Now I'm going to remember, like I remember about the Shin Cave now. Now I'm going to remember if I have to go out and back into... If I have to go back in again to do back of escape, I have to make sure I go in and do all my other checks as well. Early mirror, 55 seconds into the seed. I tell you, I got so many swords in the first like 30 minutes. Okay, I had 2 deaths. $130 on the collection rate. That's kind of high. 213.54. So we will post this one up on Facebook this evening. Today's seed ends up being 213.54. The last one for the month of February. So Monday we'll start. March is I guess it's like Zelda's version of March Madness. I'll get with this. You have a good night, Shin. I will see you when you stream again. I believe you say Tuesday's your next stream. Is that true? Before, if you didn't bounce out yet, Sunday. Okay, so tomorrow you'll be streaming, and I will catch you then. If anybody's watching, check out Shindig. He does a lot of Zelda randomizers in the open world. Usually he mixes it up with Super Metroid, or if he does a 4x4, he'll do Super Nintendo Zelda, Zelda 1, Metroid, and Super Metroid. Tonight we will be doing a raid on Max 2D Gaming. Been following him for a while. He does pretty good with what he does, so we're going to raid him for the night. I appreciate everybody who came out on YouTube and Kick. Shin, it's always been a pleasure to have you in my chat. Anybody watching on VOD, I appreciate you coming out with the views. If there's something you want to see, feel free to let me know as well. Until next time, This is Retrovision saying have a good night. We will see you Monday night, 9 p.m. for another round of randomizer. Have a good night.